You're tired of throwing away your money on rent. You're totally ready to take control of your financial future and invest in yourself instead of your landlord. Join me as I break down the step-by-step process to buying your dream home, from mortgage pre-approval to closing the deal. Get expert advice, insider tips, and real-life examples to ensure a smooth and successful home buying journey. Don't miss out on this essential guide that could change your life and pave the way to building wealth through real estate ownership. Watch now and make your dream of homeownership a reality. To save time, money, and stress, a comprehensive analysis of the steps to successfully purchasing a first home, highlighting critical aspects like financial preparation, establishing home ownership criteria, mortgage pre-approval, house hunting, making an offer, conducting inspections, securing financing, and finally closing the deal is totally necessary. By thoroughly understanding these steps, first-time buyers can navigate the home buying process systematically and ensure a successful and rewarding purchase. The first step in buying a home is determining one's budget and saving for a down payment. This is the hardest step for so many of us. It's vital to assess our financial situation and determine how much that we can comfortably afford to spend on a home. Most experts recommend spending no more than 30% of your gross monthly income on housing costs. Saving for a down payment is crucial to secure a favorable mortgage rate and reduce monthly mortgage payments. It makes a ginormous difference to have 5% as opposed to 3%. Buyers should aim to save at least 20% of the home's purchase price to avoid private mortgage insurance fees. Although that's easier said than done, I completely understand, and most first-time buyers save 3.5% for their first home, and most people who are buying their second home are putting 6% down due to the equity they have from the home they already own. Once the budget and down payment are established, the second step is to attain a mortgage pre-approval. This involves approaching several lenders to compare interest rates and loan terms. A lot of people get hung up on the rates, and those are good to pay attention to, but definitely pay attention to the terms of your loan because that can make all the difference. The lender is going to assess the buyer's financial history, credit score, and income to determine the amount that they're willing to lend. Having a pre-approval letter in hand shows sellers that the buyer is serious and gives them an advantage in a competitive market. If you put this step off, more likely than not, you're going to find the home you love and miss out on it because it's going to be gone by the time you get your pre-approval letter in place. After obtaining a pre-approval, the next step is to engage the services of a real estate advisor. A knowledgeable and experienced advisor can be an invaluable asset during the home buying process. A lot of people approach it this way. Sometimes I would recommend getting the real estate advisor first, and they can connect you with a good lender so everyone can be a nice tight team, but every situation's a little bit different and you should do it however feels best to you. A real estate advisor is going to have a deep understanding of the local real estate market. They can assist you in finding suitable properties, negotiating the offers, and guide you through the complex legal procedures. Once a property has been identified, the fourth step is to conduct thorough research and due diligence. I would not let you buy a home without an inspection or due diligence. It's extremely important. This involves collecting information about the property, such as its history, age, condition, any of the potential issues that could come up. It's vital to hire a professional home inspector to inspect the property thoroughly. The inspector is going to identify any structural or functional problems that may impact the value of the property and help the buyer make informed decisions. After completing due diligence and ensuring the property meets expectations, the next step is to negotiate the purchase price and make an offer. A good agent is going to be a great negotiator. The buyer's real estate advisor should definitely provide advice on pricing strategies, comparable sales, and market trends. The goal is to strike a balance between getting the best possible deal and not losing the property to another interested buyer. Through active negotiation and effective communication, the buyer can secure a mutually beneficial deal. Once the offer is accepted, the sixth step is to finalize the mortgage loan. This involves submitting necessary documents to the lender, such as income verification, tax returns, bank statements, etc. The lender is going to review the application and conduct an appraisal of the property to try to ensure that it is worth the amount that's being borrowed. It's really important to work closely with the lender and promptly provide any of the additional information that they request, because this really is the final step to getting the home. The seventh step is the closing process. This is the part we all love. This involves signing the final paperwork and transferring the ownership of the property. The buyer is going to work alongside their real estate advisor and an escrow officer in Utah to review and sign various legal documents, including the mortgage agreement, title transfer, closing disclosures. It's important that you carefully review all of the documents and ensure that the terms are as agreed upon during the negotiation phase. It's infrequent that the papers that you sign are any different from what you've negotiated with your agent prior to, but it's always good to pay attention to anything that you're signing. Finally, after the closing is complete, the last step is to celebrate becoming a homeowner. I personally love to have a home warming party for my clients and all of their friends so that they can get to know the home and celebrate and congratulate my client on their new home. This includes the process of taking possession of the new house, moving in, and making it feel like home. So it's necessary to set up any necessary utilities, update the addresses, and make any necessary repairs or improvements. More often than not, doing that before you move in can save you a lot of headache, depending on what kind of situation you've negotiated with your advisor. The joy and sense of accomplishment that comes from owning a home is unparalleled, especially if it's a first home. For a better understanding of the steps the purchase contract includes, check out my video, First Time Home Buying Process, The Contract. It runs through the entire 30-day contract and what to expect throughout the process. If you've been dreaming of your first home and you're thinking about getting into the market to get that first home, I love to help you. I really enjoy hearing from everyone who reaches out to me to help them get where they want to go. Whether you're in Utah, out of the state, or even out of the country, I really enjoy hearing from you. It's my passion to meet new people like you and help you get the dream home at the best possible price you can imagine. Reach out to me anytime. Let's get you where you want to go. Thank you so much for everyone who's reached out in the past, and here's to a really bright future for all of us.